Healing is becoming a luxury. And after my last video, What's Missing in Trauma Healing, someone left a comment that stayed with me. They wrote about the price of getting proper help and how healing can become a lifetime of therapy. And I thought, yes, we don't talk enough about that. We talk about healing as if it were available to everyone. It is not. And I think that is one of the most dishonest parts of modern healing culture, because people are constantly told to get help, go to therapy, get support, find a professional, work on yourself, invest in your healing. And on the surface, that sounds wise, but very few people are telling the truth about what that actually requires. I'm Anya Tsai. I write and speak about trauma, resilience, inner safety, and collective healing. And I want to say something clearly. For many people, healing is becoming a luxury. Therapy costs money. Trauma therapy often costs even more. Somatic work costs money. Group programs cost money. Taking time off costs money. Rest also costs money. Support costs money. And especially here in the US, the cost of healing is real. So if someone is already overwhelmed, under-supported, isolated, financially strained, or simply trying to survive, then just get help can become almost cruel, because proper help is not equally accessible. And that matters much more than people admit. Because when someone cannot afford enough support, cannot access the kind of long-term care they may actually need, cannot create the safer conditions their healing would require, they often do not blame the system. They blame themselves. Again, they think they are not committed enough, not serious enough, not motivated enough, not disciplined enough, or not healing well enough. But sometimes the issue is not motivation. Sometimes the issue is access. And sometimes the issue is resources, support, time, stability, room to breathe. And once we see that clearly, the whole conversation changes. Because healing is not only psychological. It is also social, economic, relational, cultural, environmental. And when we ignore that, we create a deeply unfair story. A story where people who seem to be healing look more evolved, more committed, more self-aware, when often they simply have more support, more access, more stability, more resources, more room. That does not mean healing without money is impossible, but pretending that healing is equally available or accessible to anyone is not honest. And wherever reality is erased, shame grows. And that's why we need a more honest conversation about the real cost of healing. Not to make people hopeless, but to stop making them ashamed for conditions they did not create. If this resonates with you, please join my newsletter below. I'm building deeper spaces for people who are tired to heal alone, new spaces of support, belonging, and deeper healing. And every week in my newsletter, I share deeper insights. And I'm curious, tell me in the comments, what do you think people underestimate most about the real cost of healing? I will be happy to continue the conversation with you. Thank you for watching this video and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.